So I'm Brian Hitchens, Service Director for Surgery. I'm standing with Kelly Webster, who
Hi.
is our ultrasonographer goddess. And we are going to demonstrate vein mapping this morning. It's very early, so if we look a little bit haggard, it's because we're doing videos before 8 o'clock. So Kelly, if you will, walk us through a little bit about what's going to happen.
Okay.
If you'll talk about the purpose of this vein mapping that we're going to perform, what's the clinical purpose of it, give us a quick overview of the procedure, and then what the result is, how you actually result it. So.
Okay. Well, what we do, the reason for the test is the doctors are making a fistula for dialysis access. So what they're doing is connecting a vein and an artery at some point in the arm to each other. So what we are doing is measuring the vein to see if it's of adequate size for the use for a fistula. And all we're doing is measuring. We measure if it's too small, we measure if it's too big. We just simply measure the vein.
So it's just a number.
Right.
Okay.
And then the doctors make the decision as to whether they can use it or not.
Now, aren't you checking something in the artery that you're going to connect to as well?
Yes. We take a Doppler in 3 different arteries in the arm to show the doctors whether that artery is also appropriate.
Okay.
Basically, we get a waveform, and they make the decision as to whether they can use it or not.
Is it going to hurt me badly when you do this?
No. I'm going to put a tourniquet on your arm so that your veins will get a little larger, but it should not hurt.
Okay. So why don't we do that, and I'm going to try to keep video perspective on what you're actually doing, but if you'll just talk your way through it like you're explaining to somebody who's terrified, which would be me.
Which would be you? Okay.
And we'll see how it goes, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to pause it until I'm seated and I've got my sleeve up.
Okay.